Hey, Aries, let's go ahead and get started with a reading for you for the week. Let's go ahead. These readings are timeless, even though I'm doing them like weekly readings, but at any point in time, these messages could resonate. So do keep that in mind. And also, please don't forget to watch these videos all the way to the end and like, share, subscribe, interact, comment. Let me know how these reading resonates with you. It does help me get into the algorithm and helps my channel grow. So interaction is very important for all of us who are here on YouTube. And my channel is no different. All right, you guys. So please, please, please. Let's see from spirit. I'm feeling fairy energy. Okay. I'm definitely getting fairy energy. And that's why I chose the fairy deck. In fact, I'm going to use both of my fairy decks. Because I'm definitely getting a very, and you know what it is? It's like we're coming to the end of Neptune in Pisces, which we will never see this transit again. The sun is going over Pisces, so it can be very mystical time. This is where you can see mystical creatures and not drug induced either. Okay. But try not to be disillusioned and try not to be swept away by this energy. Okay, Aries spirit, please show me Aries. What does Aries need to hear? That's way too many cards. Way too many cards. One card for Aries. One card. Wow, we got it. Oh, number 42. Bliss, contentment, satisfaction, and security. Okay, I hope this resonates for a lot of you, Aries. And that's what it's like. You're in just a blissful time right now, maybe just surrendering, content with how life is going. Let's see what number 42 has to say. If you're not there, this is what you're striving for. It says, you are contented, relaxed, and serene. There is no time of complacency, but of true abiding happiness. Loving relationships, supportive friendships, meaningful work, and flowing joy. You are secure, safe, and well, and this bliss has mature, healthy roots and branches. It will endure. Your questions and searching, your pain and crisis, they are all in the past. It is now time to be of service in the name of love, to send out love and contentment, to be a living embodiment of the beauty that life can be. You may fear some will be jealous or envious, and so you have been quiet about your joy. But if you share with a loving, secure, and sound heart and send this love out into the wider world, your contentment can only be maintained and deepened. You are the person who proves that bliss is no dream. It can happen. The more you give, the more you will benefit. This being coming from or forward to speak with you signifies that which many of us live for: close family ties, children, a pregnancy, material satisfaction, stability, happiness, and long term satisfaction and success. All you must do is radiate this energy and be grateful. This is not to say there will never be challenges. They will come, but so again will bliss. Embrace it. So this could just be a very like peaceful time for you, Aries. It could feel like, I'm actually cool, wow, and that's nice. And for some of you, Aries, like I said, you very well could be thriving for that. Let's see what the cards have to say for Aries. Spirit, please show me Aries. Oh, we got St. Patty's Day coming up too. The sun. Look at that, Aries. Number 19, you got the sun, which is like the happiest card in the deck. I like this week for you. It says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and accommodations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Just being grateful and just saying, God, universe, ancestors, archangels, whoever it is, higher source, whoever it is that you talk to, you communicate with, putting out all of that gratefulness and gratitude. Absolutely. It's like you've got new beginnings that are getting ready to happen for you, and the sun is shining. And we do have the sun moving signs this week into your sign, Aries. So that's why we're kind of in this like very spiritual time, is because we're at the very tail end of the sign right before yours, and never again in our lifetime will we ever see the sun and Neptune conjunct in that 12th house for you. So this will have a lot to do with, it could be a very magical time for you right now too, Aries. Does not have to be, it could be very like, you could find yourself manifesting really quickly. What you put out, what you get back. So, I feel like for some of you, you're just calm. It's almost like, things are about ready to change and you're just in surrender, and you're just like, okay, I'm cool. I'm cool. And I think for a lot of you, you're doing you're, oh my God, the wheel of fortune. Are you fucking kidding me, Aries? This is like, the wheel turning in your favor. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Some of you guys, you could be getting a new car, Aries. Um, Hopefully this was something that was in the works during the Mercury or before Mercury retrograde. Um, but do what you do. Just don't say you weren't warned. Okay, Four of Spring. Holy shit, you got the Four of Wands. It says be grateful. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, is showing gratitude. Look at that. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. And you know what? That's really funny because the first word here is contentment. So, Aries, are you feeling content where you are? Yeah, you got Two of Spring as the overall energy. It says a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. For some of you, this is about you changing homes, even. If this has been a question of like, you know what, I'm ready to move home, or maybe it's like a change of career for some of you, because you have two major arcanas. I do feel like everything is in the works. Whatever questions I have not answered, the answer is yes. I feel like when the sun goes into your sign, there is absolutely going to be a lot of massive transformation, something that you've been in the midst. Like twos are all about um making a decision, needing to make a decision. Do I do this? Do I do that? Three is you made the decision and you're ready to move forward. This is, threes are like the collaborations with others in order to make things happen. You don't have the three here, but you do have the four here. So it's like, okay, you go from this to like celebration. Um, for some of you, Aries, this could even be something about getting engaged. I'm actually hearing somebody here is getting engaged. Congratulations. Somebody could be being proposed to. Absolutely. I want to get some more on this because I'm like, there's a lot of major arcana here. So what is going on? What is going on with the sun? What is the sun here? Wow, unity. Okay. Doing the right thing for the right reason, comparing traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. If this is like a new job, okay, for some of you Aries, I feel like this is absolutely, my nose just started itching, especially because, or maybe it's a corporate job for some of you, or just a job in general, like not, or a career like opportunity, because these are major arcanas. So I feel like this is absolutely something that you need to learn. Okay, wow, we got the Seven of Swords, but that landed all the way over there, and I'm not going to go get it. So for some of you, this is about you leaving a certain situation, like leaving things behind. And the fact that it went all the way over there, this is also where you're being protected from liars, cheaters, and thieves. What else do we have for Aries, Spirit? What else? Okay. Eight of Spring, another fire. So now we got 2, 4, and 8 of fire. Uh, Stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So yeah, for some of you, this could even be, and it sits right underneath the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about delays being over. It's like you're going to receive some type of messages. You're going to receive some type of messages. And I also see the Seven of Swords as like, you've been being very strategic about the moves that you're going to be making. Oh my God, look at that. We got the Lovers card. So this is about a choice, but it's also about something. It sits underneath the Four of Wands. So for some of you, you guys are getting married. Congratulations. You are getting married. For others of you, this is about signing contracts. This is about going, into a business collaboration with someone else, and it's going to be very fruitful for you. I do feel like this is something that, I mean, you got four major arcanas here. You've got the two, four, and eight of spring, which is a lot of fire. So, and sun also is fire. So you kind of need to slow your horses a little bit there, Aries, because I know now that you do have Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde both in your sign, you're going to want to move forward really quickly, but I really don't suggest that. And I say that because you also have the Four of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. So Four of Autumn is like pulling yourself back. Wait a minute. It's like it's not quite time yet. Um I feel like, you're making a lot of really amazing choices when it comes to career. I think some of you guys are all fired up because we have the Ace of Odd again, Ace of Spring. Now we have 1, 2, 4, and 8 out here. And it says it's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. And it's like, but you have the Four of Autumn that's sitting over the top of it. And it says, manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. So it's like, try not to overspend, make sure that whatever you're, coming into is within your budget, and, a wedding is nice and all, but you don't need to spend buku amounts of money on a wedding for a day just to prove your love to everyone else. Usually I see a lot of people who do that kind of shit and they don't stay married for very long because it ends up being more of a show for others than it really is between the two people who supposedly love one another. Like, who gives a shit, about spending that kind of money? Get a nice dress, go to a nice country, get married, out in the middle of the forest or, but just the two of you, and maybe have close friends, maybe your children, whatever. But yeah, it's nice to be a princess for a day, but is that really all getting married is all about between that and a piece of paper, So I don't know. Somebody out there needed to hear that if you were thinking about it. But I do see like things really moving forward. And I feel like this week is going to feel very quick. And it's like there's something about you that's going to want to hold back, but also something about you that just feels really calm, even though it's like the universe is like, well, this is what you're doing now. So, um, hmm, let me see. I want to get some messages from the Divine Feminine. Let's pull one card from the Divine Feminine spirit. It does not matter if you're a Divine Masculine or a Divine Feminine, Aries. I'm definitely seeing very quick messages and celebrations and oh, and your birthday. Happy birthday, Aries, coming up. Happy birthday. I didn't even think of that. Okay, what do we got? Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. This is about you. Aries, you're always just standing in your authenticity, and that can definitely offend a lot of people. Like, that can bother a lot of people when they see you, being so like you act first, think later, and you stand in that and you never waver. That is one of your superpowers, Aries. And also one of your superpowers, I'm getting being in the right place at the right time. Lot of changes for you. The Lover's right underneath the Four of Wands. This is like a blessing of a union. This is like messages coming in, somebody wanting to, get together with you. I feel, it's almost like they're blowing the final horn. They're making a final judgment. You see how he's got the horn and he's blowing it, and it sits right on over the unity. It's like somebody is here is making a judgment about unifying your energies to one another, and whether that's, we're going to go into business together, or you're going to get hired for this position, or, whatever. The Lover's card and the Four of Wands says this is a blessed union, and you can feel secure and safe knowing that this is for your best and highest good. And, I feel like for a lot of you Aries, you are tuned into the frequency of heaven and earth, because you have heaven, which is, Aries is the soul, right? Aries comes from, heaven, the ethers, which is Pisces, into Aries, which is the I am, and then moves into Taurus and goes all the way around the zodiac. They're leading the pack. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but let me see. They don't even have, there numbers on these? I don't think so. Okay, I'm not going to read out of the book because, well, I feel like that's kind of just, I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. So hide nothing. If you're going through some type of a job interview, just be at peace with who you are, Aries. Don't try to hide anything. Don't try to be something that you're not just to fit in, because I feel like at the end of the day, like attracts like. When you are being fully authentic in your own energy, that's when you are going to attract more meaningful and thoughtful and authentic, realistic relationships. When we try to hide bits and pieces of who we are, we're selling a facade, and that ends up never working out, because people always feel like they ended up getting the shitty end of the stick in in the end. So however that means for you, Aries, hopefully these messages resonate with you. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. I'm so grateful for you guys being here. And let me know how you guys like these readings. Every week I'm going to do some type of a different theme. I like to mix it up. Otherwise I get bored and I can't keep doing the same thing. I'm an Aries ascendant, just so you know, and a lot of Virgo in my chart. So you would think with the Virgo, I need to like stay consistent, but my Aries is like, no, I don't like that. Aries are also known for never finishing a project. I'm keeping going. I'm keeping going, but I have to switch it up consistently. Anyway, love you guys all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Take care.